I'm gonna say it. I hate the Mona Lisa. It is so overrated. It actually annoys me. And like so many people travel to Paris for this BS. And I can confirm Paris itself is pretty cool. I went with a few mates last year and that was a really good experience. And when we were there, we of course paid a quick visit to Musée du Louvre. Not via construction elevator. And that itself is absolutely worth it, even for people like me who don't really feel anything for art. It's really cool, there is so much there, and the museum itself is actually massive, it is insane. But there is one room there, one singular room, and everything in there is this bitch. Why? Why are you waiting in this overcrowded sauna? It is not worth it. All of that just for one picture for the gram, which you're probably not even in, because you can't stretch your arm in that crowded place. And all of that just to leave right after. You've been holding your phone over your head for 12 minutes now. It's not like you're filming any unclassified documents you really need to capture, it's just the Mona Lisa. Look, I get the whole seeing art in real life is special. I really do. For most paintings that is totally valid. But enough the waiting there for 2 hours in the queue just to get a quick glance for this dumbass painting. I went there on New Year's Eve and I already experienced enough crowd crushing, so you know what I did? I looked at it over a wall really quick and I walked right past that bitch. But it's culture. No. No, absolutely not. Culture is actually seeing the things and appreciating the things. You're now just holding your phone in the air to get the highest point for a blurry picture you could have gotten from Google. Culture. Yeah. I actually really loved Liberty Leading the People. That was such a cool painting and most people walked right past it. That for me was the coolest thing there. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's not like you're gonna get a close look because you're away at least 5 meters and it's behind bulletproof glass. And the sad part is they actually need to do that because otherwise some idiot will just throw some soup at it. Because we're gonna save the climate by throwing soup at rectangular pieces in musea. Yeah, if you wanna save the planet, I don't know if throwing soup at mid-paintings is really the strategy. And I don't actually know how they got that in there because you actually need to go through security. Like, do you just carry the soup and just say, yeah, for consumption? All of this because it is famous, because it got stolen once. Nobody actually cared about the painting before it got stolen. And we're not gonna name my nephew king of the city because he stole a bike. So why are we treating this painting like it's something crazy? Don't even try to argue that she's famous because she looks mysterious. No. No, absolutely not. That is false news. Fake news. Not true. And why is it even French culture? The Eiffel Tower? That is Paris culture. Crepes? That is French culture. Getting a new prime minister every week? That is French culture as well. But get your own culture. Don't take something from the Italians. And I actually do understand that people get hyped up because you've seen the Mona Lisa on memes and in history books and all that sort of things. So you expect something big, right? Something cool. It is a 77 by 53 rectangular shape that you can look at from 5 meters distance. Like, that thing is smaller than a Big Mac menu and people are acting like they're seeing the second coming of Jesus. But why do we actually do this? Is it because of social pressure? Checklist tourism? Wanting to brag? FOMO? Wanting to brag that you've seen it? Or is it because of these fuck-ass travel influencers? Because I've got some quite strong opinion on them, but that's not for now. And I actually know how we could make the Mona Lisa worth it. The only thing I hate more than the French is their fuck-ass painting. Like, France is a beautiful country, don't get me wrong, it's just a shame that those frog-licking motherfuckers live there. Like, they'll sell you a baguette for 5 euros and then when you try to thank them in French, they'll just start to correct you like, okay, well, bonjour then, perfume sniffer. Oh, and their language, that might be even worse. Do you know what a seal is in French? It is a fuck. What do you say when you see 2 mother seals? Just, oh, De motherfuckers. That doesn't make sense. Why would you say that? The only French person I like is Napoleon. And he wasn't even French. He was Corsican. And Corsica was Italian until 1 year before Napoleon was born. And even Napoleon didn't like the French. It was just his dad.
Ooh, look at me. I'm Dad. I wear powdered wigs and silver-buckled shoes, and I'm a traitor to the Corsican people.
I'm Napoleon, and I hate all of you. Your farts smell like cheese, you can't pronounce the letter R, all you do is go on strike, and you call eggs biffs like a bunch of big dumb idiot dingleberries.
Okay, fun fact in between. Did you know Napoleon wanted to steal the Constantine Arch, which is next to the Colosseum, but he couldn't, so he just made a bigger and better one, which is now known as the Arc de Triomphe. But you could think, oh, the French have got some pretty good pop music, you know, look at Stromae. No, he is not even French again. He is Belgium. He's from the southern part, French-speaking part of Belgium. I'm starting to see a pattern here. France, make your own things, make your own culture, do something cool. Alone. Like, I just want to grab it again and shove it up their French. You know where I'm going with this one. I can say it because I don't really have a French audience. I don't really have any audience, but that doesn't matter. My stay in Paris was really cool. We went around New Year's Eve, and if you actually want to enter the Champs-Élysées at New Year's Eve, be prepared for some crowd crushing. It is actual insanity because around 800,000 people were there, and every single one of them needs to go through security, and that is really busy. But honestly, maybe the Mona Lisa isn't the real problem. Maybe it is just us. We turn everything into a checklist, a TikTok, a photo, social media, blah 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 blah, that we forget about actually caring. Yeah, so maybe the Mona Lisa is behind bulletproof glass, doesn't smile at you, but that's not the point. The point should be to appreciate it, experience it, enjoy it, not just to tick off some box that you needed to be because you were in Paris. That's not how it was supposed to be. And if you actually missed that perfect photo, well, congrats, because you might be a better tourist than most of us. Or at the very least, you won't get elbowed by a Canadian Karen who's holding her phone like a medieval spear. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, I'd appreciate it if you'd consider liking and subscribing, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one.